Nathaniel! You didn't commit, dude.
Yeah, he did.
You didn't commit.
Yeah, he did.
He started going. No, he only. No, he only went to like right here in the screen, and then he.
Well, that was perfect.
I know he did.
Are you questioning my artistic filmmaking skills, Gavin?
You only did that because I know you. You were like, this is weird.
No, I wasn't.
This is our friend Nathaniel Meyers. Well, more my friend than your friend.
Yeah, I just met him.
You just met him today.
I like him better than you.
Oh, Nathaniel.
Yes.
He's my good friend for a while. We got some questions for you, Nathaniel Meyers.
All right.
So first question we always ask our guests.
Well, we didn't even intro it though. What? We didn't even say welcome back to the Brocast.
Welcome back to the Brocast episode. What episode is this?
I like structure. Episode 8.
Episode 8.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 8. So like I said, we have Nathaniel. Bryan, go ahead and ask the first question that we always ask our guests on this channel.
Okay.
Do you remember it?
So, Nathaniel, if you're someone were to come up to
it.
you and ask you, who are you? What makes Nathaniel Nathaniel?
What would be the first thing that you tell them?
Yeah, first thing.
First thing would be just calm.
You just say
Calm.
So what makes Nathaniel calm?
Calm. No, he would say it like that.
Calm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I just don't really care about a lot of stuff, so I'm just like, yeah.
Wow, you're cool, dude.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Are you being mean to me? I've been on this podcast for like 30 seconds.
If they showed the video before, if they saw what we were talking about before, you're being mean to me, all right? I'm salty with Nathaniel right now.
he's talking about salty. So that fish.
Oh, fish! Whoa! No way.
I noticed that.
I think two things that describe Nathaniel. I'm gonna step in. He's calm and fish. Those are
Calm,
two things.
a calm fish.
A calm fish,
Calm
dude.
fish.
He is a calm fish. I think you wish you were a fish.
No.
So tell us a little about your favorite hobby that we
All
are
right.
clearly referring to.
So obviously, I'm kind of addicted to fishing. I've been like that since I was like 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like my grandpa took me fishing when I was like 3, and then ever since then, that's all I care about.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, but
You're even gonna go to college for fishing, right?
yeah, not for fishing.
What is it for?
I'm gonna do fisheries biology. So just
Tell me about that.
it's just about water and fish and stuff like that.
It's about water and fish.
Yeah, just like how to like conserve and like do stuff like that.
So what do you?
Environment.
So what do you? Why?
For the environment.
Why did
I
you
don't
quote
know.
for the environment?
It's not really for
Yeah, he's like, in reality,
Yeah.
so we're killing the environment. So then, what are you gonna do with that degree then?
I don't know yet. I want to be doing like field research for either a government organization or for like a private company or something like that. That's what I want to do. So I just want to be like out in the field, like studying fish.
Okay, that's crazy. I don't think I've ever met anyone who's
Yeah.
ever been like that.
I never heard of even like that job.
yeah, we're not. No, it's cool.
Well, I know,
I
yeah.
I'm not like,
It's like-
I'm not making fun of you. We're just saying
You're
it's just interesting.
Nathaniel's like, oh.
Nathaniel's so sad.
Like, man.
Bro, so I was at his house one time, and we were, like he was telling me like all this stuff, and his mom was like, "Oh, you want to see the Humboldt video? Because he's going to Humboldt State University."
Mm-hmm.
And so she was showing me the video. She's like, "Do you want to see the Fisher program?" I was like, "Sure." She's like, "There are actually girls in it." And I was like, "What?" And she looked at me, he's like, "Nathaniel might have a chance."
Wow.
And she's like, "Look." And there was like a girl, and she was like, and she's like, I thought it was just gonna be a bunch of dudes, like all the fishery biology like program, So yeah. So are you excited for Humboldt?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Where's Humboldt?
It's basically as far away from here as you can get, but still being in California.
Okay.
So at the very top of California, like just before you get into Oregon.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's far away.
Why did you choose that? You wanted to go away?
Yeah, I wanted to go away, and it was like the only college in California with like a good fisheries biology program. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Oh, well, we didn't tell them we got new mics.
Oh yeah, we got new mics, guys. Look. See, we got a mic.
We're investing.
We're investing.
This is our first purchase.
Subscribe.
So,
Me and Bryan want to pay back these mics.
It's not that cheap.
Yeah, they're not super expensive though.
Yeah,
we're not dropping like 300, but we're like.
But we are.
Well, like, you know, kind of. We were gonna buy a new camera, but we decided to use this phone still because it's going to be the same quality unless we want to drop like 400 grand. No, grand.
400 grand.
We're
We're gonna buy a new house.
$400,
bro. The bro house.
The
Oh,
bro house. The bro house, dude.
Let's go.
So this actually just recently I just got back from a little trip. I went to Mammoth Mountain. Really cool place. It was really pretty, and I fished like every single day, and I caught nothing.
Because I wasn't there.
that's probably why.
Yeah.
And actually, why have we been fishing lately?
What?
We've been like into fishing lately.
Oh, I know.
Me specifically.
Yeah, because I just went fishing like last week.
Yeah.
Last weekend.
Me and him were gonna go, and we invited Nathaniel, but then Nathaniel said, "I don't want to pay $30 to go into the park."
And honestly, it was a waste of money. We didn't catch anything.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't go.
That's why you didn't go.
I knew that they weren't gonna catch me.
Why did you tell him that?
I did.
Because Nathaniel called because Bryan calls me from Bass Pro Shop. All right, he calls me from Bass Pro Shop and he goes, "I don't know what to get," and I was like,
"No, that's not why they weren't gonna catch anything. It's just
no. So wait, let me finish. So then
Just a guess.
so he calls me and then he was like, what do I do? And I was like, you know what? I have a good friend who knows. I don't. And so then like we joined the calls and then they like met over phone call. And they're like, hi. And
That was like the first time we talked.
yeah. And then Bryan was like, hey, so what do I need? Like what bait and like all this stuff. And then Nathaniel literally, I looked at the timestamp. It was a good hour. Nathaniel just like, okay, go to this section and get the hook that's like this and the bait that's like this and all this stuff. And then, but what were you saying now?
Well, it's just like those lakes are like a scam.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Especially if you have to pay to get in. It's like they're just, and there's no guarantee you're gonna catch anything. I like fishing like small like ponds or like streams and stuff. Because like a lake is just like open water and it's just not my thing. And it's boring because you just gotta sit there and do nothing.
Yeah.
Well, is a stream different then?
A stream is better because like you walk along the stream and you like look for different areas and stuff like that. So like you're looking for pools of water that are swirling or like branches and rocks and stuff like that where fish hang out. So like you're finding that and you're fishing in there and pretty much there's always fish in there. So
okay. I think the other problem was we were fishing for trout, but there were catfish in the lake. It's like taking.
Wait, were there any trout in the lake, or was it just?
I think there was like maybe like less than 1%.
Oh my god!
Because they had just restocked it on Thursday, but only catfish. But we didn't know.
You should have told me that you were fishing for catfish.
No, but we didn't know.
They wanted to fish for trout.
Yeah.
But there's no trout in the lake.
We thought it was trout too, but
yeah.
We didn't figure that out until the end, where we saw a guy with like 10 fish on a line. We were like, wait, that fish is pretty big. So then I went and go ask him like, oh, like, hey, what kind of bait you use, or like what's the like popular area to fish right now? And he was like, well, you could use macro or like worms because catfish really like that. And I was like, no, wait. I was like, but what if you want to catch trout? And then he was like, well, gotta go to another lake. There's no trout here.
you know this guy was like, this guy's in there.
Yeah.
How long did you spend there?
I don't want to say.
How long? Come on.
It was 9 hours. Oh. we were there.
You, Eduardo, and Noah fished for 9 hours.
Okay, we were there at
That's
that didn't
rough.
have the fish that you were looking for.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And it
it's
took
so
us the
funny.
first hour to, because it was our first time fishing, right?
Yeah.
So, and then my hook was brand new, so I had to put the reel in and all that.
Restringing is really hard.
And I had to string it too.
You can just do that when you buy it.
I know.
I told you that.
He literally said that.
I
He literally said that. And then after
yeah.
Nathaniel hung up, I talked to him and I was like, "Did you get the guy to string it?" And he was like, "No." And I was like, "Brian, it's hard to. You should get the guy to string it." He's like, "I'll just do it at the lake."
Well, at the lake is even worse.
Oh yeah.
That's so funny,
Oh,
dude.
man.
So we got there at 6 and we ended up fishing till like 7:30.
That's why people don't like fishing, is because they think fishing is just sitting there doing nothing, waiting for a fish that's not even in the lake.
No wait, but we're going fishing again Saturday.
Where?
Oh, Prado.
Okay. I've never caught a fish at Prado either.
Really?
What?
Oh man.
I hate lakes so
We should go
much.
to that one place that we went. You and me went.
Yeah, we
Near
go
the
there.
Ontario airport. No, or no.
Yeah.
No, not Ontario airport.
Shh, don't give it away. You get fined if you go there now.
Oh, seriously?
But I'm still gonna go.
Don't tell anyone.
I'll cut that out.
Also, Nathaniel brought us a gift too.
Oh, we didn't
It's
talk
stuck
about
in
it
the
again.
carpet.
Oh gosh,
no.
this is what Nathaniel was talking about. I'm
I
talking
told
directly
you.
into my mic, and I should not. There we go. He brought us a fishing hook.
Bought you a lipless crankbait.
Whoa.
What?
A lipless crankbait. It's for bass.
Yes. Dude.
Dude, so nice.
Lip.
Okay, yeah, do it.
Lips?
Put it in your mouth and see what happens. Now rip it out
Oh.
of your mouth.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you
like a
do it.
fish.
Dude, fishing is brutal.
We were just
so
talking about
dumb.
this.
It's so brutal. You literally rip the hook out of it. That's like me going like this looks like a
They're
hamburger.
fish. They're different. They have different mouths than you.
No, that's true. Because that's like me getting a hamburger and being like, and then like, ah, and then like someone being like,
You just ripped your
They're just
tonsils
fish.
out.
that's true. That's true. They're little fishies.
What if we're just ripping their tonsils out though?
Oh,
They're getting free.
do they have tonsils?
I'm pretty sure they
Do
don't have.
fish have tonsils? What's the purpose of tonsils?
They like. I don't know what they're.
Because I had my tonsils
They like
removed.
collect bacteria and stuff in your mouth.
Oh, really?
That's why you gotta get them removed, because they swell up.
Mm. Yeah, look up 2 fish have tonsils.
They do
I was
not
gonna
have
say-
tonsils.
I was gonna look
Ow!
up.
Ah! Frick!
Gavin.
Ow! Seriously.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Stop.
Stop! Stop!
Ow!
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Ow! Oh.
Gavin's like
That wasn't even inside.
It was a little bit.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Gavin.
It was under my nail.
Oh,
It was under my
I
nail.
didn't see that. I just
Oh,
took it out.
they do stop germs from entering through the mouth and nose.
Let's go.
Wow.
Tonsils also contain a lot of white blood cells.
But the question is, do fish have tonsils?
Oh.
No, they don't.
Look up 2 fish have tonsils.
What if
If they do,
What if they
Nathaniel,
do?
you have to
take your shirt off?
take your shirt off. You have to straighten your hair, Nathaniel, if you
Oh no.
fish have tonsils.
No, never.
How long would your hair be if they straightened it?
Like past my shoulder.
Dang. Do they?
That's crazy.
Do
What?
sharks have tonsils?
Do sharks?
Ooh.
Fish gills. I don't know.
They don't.
All right. They don't have tonsils. All right. But so on my trip. So I didn't catch any fish, and my friend Matthew, he caught a fish, but then he dropped it back in the lake accidentally.
That was a funny.
That was
had
a
it.
funny
I put it.
video.
I put it on my Instagram.
I'll put the video up right there.
It literally was so funny. Just cut to when Matthew dropped it, because he got up and we were so excited, and then he let it touch the floor a little bit, and it went, and then it just flew back into the water, and it swam away, and I recorded it swim away, and he was so mad. And we were fishing for like over 10 hours, I think, for the past like few days.
gosh.
For the past few days, we did it.
Oh, okay.
So it was really sad, but it was a good trip. Mammoth is really pretty. Mammoth is like beautiful.
The Eastern Sierras are best.
Are the best?
Yeah.
But why?
There's so much fishing in there, and like there's a ton of cool campgrounds all up the mountains.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
You know the Sierra Nevada mountains in California?
Oh, Oh.
on the eastern side. Yeah.
Brian's like trying to participate. He's like, so where's that?
Just
at?"
go on maps.
No, wait. I just wanted to know, like, the area, you know? Because you know how Mammoth is, like, far away from us?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's, like, toward Big Bear,
Oh, where in California?
We're
Yes.
Big Bear.
right?
No, Mammoth is like over here and Big Bear is like right here.
And we're like right here, right?
Yeah.
Oh. So it's the opposite from Big
Yeah.
Bear.
Yes.
I've never been to Mammoth.
Alright. Go on
Brian?
maps. Go on maps and I'll show you.
Nathaniel has a secret fishing spot he would like to tell us about.
No, I don't.
In Mammoth. What?
What? It's not in Mammoth.
Oh. I don't know where it is then.
Exactly.
East
Wait.
Pine or something like that, right?
No.
He told me when I was driving back. I was like, he's
Gavin,
like,
you're
gonna drive
exposing
by."
my.
Oh, yeah.
No. Get out of here.
I have a friend that
I'm not
said
gonna take
she
you there.
fishes at Big Bear.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is there a spot over there?
There's a lake.
Brian, you can fish anywhere. Anyone that has a pot.
Okay, well,
Is
I
there
don't know
at
that-
least one lake in Big Bear? Brian, there's probably a lot of lakes in Big Bear.
Watch.
I'm sorry, Brian. I'm not joking.
no, don't touch me.
Brian, I'm sorry. I'm joking. Brian, this was like saying like. It's like saying,
Okay, just
Okay,
zoom
zoom
out
out
real
real
far.
I can't. I don't know how.
That's like saying. That's like saying. Are there any skyscrapers in Los Angeles or?
What are you talking
I don't know.
about?
I'm trying to make fun of him.
Wait, how do I zoom out?
Here, click right there. There you go.
Are the viewers gonna see this? Are you gonna put this on the screen? Nah.
Too much.
Now just do globe.
While they're looking for that, it has Nathaniel's initials.
Oh.
N-E-M. Nathaniel
Right.
Edward
No.
Myers.
Wow. I literally told you 30 minutes ago.
Evan.
There you go.
It said Edward.
I don't know
There
where
you
should
go.
we put it. I should be really careful with this.
Stick it in your nose. Like a nose pierce.
Kinda cool.
You know Gavin wants to get piercing?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
Gavin, quit.
God.
Let me do it.
Put it on the wall.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Where?
Put it in the water. Shove it in. Yeah. My wall's really thick. Look, it's right there.
Okay, so Big Bear's right here, and we're like right here. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Mammoth's like all.
What the? Yeah,
Brian, the drive was 6 hours.
Is it really?
Yeah, it was 6 hours
Keep
away.
going. Keep going. Mammoth is like up
Me
here.
and Nathaniel were also thinking
Oh,
about
in the
going to
other-
Utah. Because
Yeah.
Never
So like
really-
this is the Sierra Nevada mountains,
Mm.
and like on this
I
side
can't
is
talk while
the
they're
best.
talking because I get distracted.
Mm.
Yeah.
Me and Nathaniel were thinking about going to Utah. But after my drive to Mammoth, of how like far it was and like how not like not the car was not fun, but it just I hate being in cars. I realized because it was like hour 4 and I was like, I want to get out of this car.
Are you
Um,
serious, Gavin?
Yeah,
Because he doesn't drive.
because I don't drive.
He just sits in the car the whole time.
I
while
drove.
somebody else
I
drives.
drove this morning with Brian.
He drove this morning with me.
Don't tell Aunt
Oh,
Mary.
he has
Don't
a
tell Aunt
permit.
Mary. Well, no, but he's not 18.
Oh.
I'm not 18.
Well, technically, he's pretty much 18. Look at this man.
Pretty much
This man has facial hair.
You have facial hair.
I know.
Yeah, I'm a man.
Okay.
Daniel, come back to me when you have facial hair.
I have facial hair, but I choose to shave it because I'm clean.
Oh.
Ooh. Clean for the lady.
Yeah, Curly?
Yeah.
The ladies call him Curly.
Gavin calls me curly.
I
He
call
calls
you
me
juicy.
juicy.
Yeah, you brought it
Bro,
up.
wants to make out.
No, I don't. No, I don't. His lips are really big and nice. I one time complimented. Okay, I'm screaming right now. Look at my computer and it's like. I one time I just was looking at the demo and I was like,
Get away from his lips.
his lips are nice. Like they're nice size, they're plump, you know.
Plump? Don't use that word, please.
Gavin, how do you know they're plump?
Because they're plump. I can see them. They look like they're juicy lips. He's got really juicy lips. That's all. And he puts on stop staring at me, Nathan. He puts on chapstick like this and he stares at me and it makes me feel weird. David, get away from me.
That was for the ladies.
That was for
That
you,
was
ladies.
for Gavin.
That was for you, Kevin.
No, but he like seriously though. I don't know. The camera probably can't pick up the greatness of his lips, but they're good lips.
Greatness of his lips.
Yeah. I wish I had full lips like Nathaniel does.
Just stop talking, Gavin.
I told his parents I said that. They were
What
like,
did they say?
Gavin, why are you saying that?
Gavin's 18 too.
I hang out at his house all the time, and they know like a lot of weird things about me, like other friends.
No.
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 Come on!
No. We can't do that to him.
Can I just not say his name? I'll say a different name.
Gosh, no, don't.
I'll say a different name. There's no way people will know except for us.
Terry?
Terry. Okay. So this is the story about Terry. Right. So we're hanging out. We're hanging out. We're hanging out at Nathaniel's house. You know. We're hanging out. We had a small group. So we're all at Nathaniel's house. I go home early because I forgot why. I went home early. And there was Terry
And Jerry.
Jerry hanging out in Nathaniel's gang. Okay. So Jerry is on top of Nathaniel's bunk.
On my bunk. I have a bunk bed. That's a bed, and then a desk.
And this is when we were freshmen. So you know the freshman thing to do is to get one of this big stuffed animal that
I have a big stuffed moose that I got as a joke. Yeah, and I just keep it and I use it as a pillow on my beanbag. Right.
So he has this huge, and it's like this big. Okay. And so the freshman thing to do is, I'm gonna get the moose. I'm gonna hump the moose. and so Jerry goes, "Mike, your soda.
Good thing I drank most of it.
This is Bryan. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is gonna be really hard to like get my voice because I scream all the time. So you're probably gonna have to like mute me a little bit. So Jerry gets the moose and he starts humping the moose, on Nathaniel's bed.
I heard this story.
and so he starts humping the moose, and everyone's like laughing, the freshman thing to do.
No, nobody starts laughing. There was nobody else in the room. It was just Terry and Jerry in the room.
And you.
No, I wasn't in the room.
Yeah, you
I
were.
was downstairs.
Were you really not in the room?
No.
Wait, it was just them two?
Yeah.
Why was he humping the moose? That was weird. That's really weird.
Exactly. That's why it was funny.
That's really weird. That adds another weirdness to the layer. I thought he was just doing it to be funny. He just was humping the moose.
No, he was. It was. There was Terry and Jerry in the room.
No, I know. Was Jerry watching?
Probably. Yeah.
That's weird. All right. So, anyways. So when Jerry, no. Sorry. Was Jerry watching? Terry something, and then Terry threw the moose onto the floor. Okay, and so then Terry, right? Jerry sees the moose and he goes, "Well, I'm gonna do the same thing." So he gets the moose and he gets 2 humps in.
Wait, how
he was on the floor.
He's on the floor.
He was like, it was.
Yeah, dude, say it. What?
He's gonna be so mad at us.
But the thing is that no one's gonna know.
Yeah.
There's no way no one's gonna know.
Okay.
No one knows.
So the moose is on the floor, like laying on the floor, and then the person was going down on it.
And so then he gets I think like 2 humps in.
That's so
and
bad.
and then Nathaniel's mom opens the door and just sees him on the floor in the fetal position with a moose, and he's like, and he just turns his head. Nathaniel's not in there. She can only see the person too. She can't see the other guy because he's on the bed. So she just thinks he's in there by himself humping a moose, and she goes, "Oh," and then shuts the door.
Wait, how do you guys know about this story?
Because
My mom told everybody. My mom thought it was hilarious.
Oh my gosh, it was so funny. And then for 4 years, we make fun of him for it. So it's so funny. Good story.
Story time.
All right, next inside joke. So
wait.
Mr. Chino High School.
What?
Mr. Chino High School. Remember?
Keep going.
When remember at the thing? Remember?
Oh my god.
Not that one. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Why not?
That was bad.
Wait, what?
Oh, now he doesn't want to talk.
Is Sadie in it?
No, Sadie's not. I think, did I tell you about that? Did I tell you?
What?
No.
You can't do that to them.
It's okay. They don't care.
Yeah, they do.
I care.
Comment down below if you care.
We're getting.
No one's gonna comment because no one.
We're getting dislikes and unsubscribed now.
Don't say that. You're gonna encourage them.
Guys, dislike this video.
No, don't
Unsubscribe. Turn notifications on.
Okay, so okay. So I wanted to continue with my camping thing. So there's one thing correlates with me and Nathaniel. You can explain your side of the story. So
Okay.
when I was camping, I had this weird thing happen to me at night, and
Oh my god. Okay.
and so I did this thing,
Oh,
and so
okay.
I told you about this yesterday,
Yeah,
right? You know, we talked this podcast out already, but so I had this weird thing happen to me. And before I explain it, I want Nathaniel to explain it. His side of the first part.
Okay. So we were at winter camp, and it was just me and Gavin in this one room.
We're laying in the same bed. All right,
We're laying in the same bed.
The bed was big. Right. We had pillows.
It wasn't very small. We were spooning.
We literally made
Heck
jokes about
yeah.
spooning all night. We literally lay and we're like, I'm gonna spoon you. I'm gonna spoon you.
No, we didn't.
That's not good.
What are you talking about?
That's
Yeah,
not
I think that was
good.
just in your mind. You're
Yeah.
like, how am I gonna make my move on the thing? How am I gonna?
How am I gonna get those luscious?
Yeah.
lips?
How am I gonna get those ones? How can they be mine?
That's weird. And he's 18.
Yeah.
He's 18. I'm 17.
You could get a restriction.
A restriction?
Oh wait. Restraint. I'm
Just
just
stop.
shut up. I'm just shut up.
That's it. You're on restriction, Gavin.
No, I meant a restraining
Restraining order.
order.
Yes. I knew what you were trying to say, Brian.
Yeah.
Restriction. Brian, I love
Oh
you.
my gosh.
Brian.
I'm gonna see you.
Brian, don't sue me. Okay, continue.
All right. So it was like in the middle of the night. It was actually late. It was probably at like 3 in the morning. All of a sudden, Gavin he's laying down to sleep. He gets up really fast. He gets up super fast, and he just starts screaming at the top of his lungs and just like cursing out literally everything. And he's like, "They're closing in. The walls are closing in." Oh, and he just, yeah. And it scared the crap out of me because I was like, I was asleep, and all of a sudden Gavin is having a panic attack, just like dying.
What else did I do?
You got up and you like ran around the room.
What?
He got up and he went up to like the door and like started like doing weird, and then he went back. Yeah.
Doing what?
I don't know. You were just like panicking. You thought the walls were closing in or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he just went back.
He
like
just went
nothing.
back and fell asleep, and I was just in there, just like, what?
Did you think for a minute he was possessed or something?
No, I was just because I know that he like sleep talks and sleep
Oh,
walks.
okay.
So I was like, when it first happened, I was like, Gavin, what's going on? And he just didn't acknowledge my existence. And he just kept going about his little I don't know, whatever you want to call it.
little
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know where we're going.
Spasm.
But okay, so apparently, so that night, because I woke up in the morning, and then Nathaniel was like, "Dude, are you okay?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Last night you went crazy," and I was like, "Oh, I had a dream that the walls were caving in. Like I had a dream that I was in a room and it was going like in Star Wars.
Yeah.
And it was like and I just was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get out of here. But apparently I
lived your dream.
I lived my dream. And so then when I was camping, I told Matthew, the guy I went camping with, I told him, I was like, hey, I sometimes sleep talk. So just like if I talk, like, sorry if I wake you up or whatever. And so then I wake up the next morning, and he's like, dude, you went crazy. And I was like, what? And he was like, you went crazy. And I was like, what do you mean? And he said, so apparently I all of a sudden, I just woke up and I went, F! I just screamed the F word. I was just like, F! And then he was like, whoa. And he woke up and was like, what? And then I was like, Jack! And I started screaming, Jack. And he was like, what's going on? And so then he was like, Gavin, calm down. And then he said, like, I turned to him and I was like, get me out of here. And then I said, tell your dad to get me out of here. Get me out of here. Tell your dad to get me out of here. And he was like, what's going on? So then he went over and he was like, Gavin, calm down. And I was like, and then when he said, he walked up next to me and he said, he said I kind of like woke up and I was like, huh? And he was like, Gavin, calm down. And then he said, all I did was, here, put your hand like right there. He said, all I did was, I went, oh. And then I went back down. And he just was like, whoa. I just went, I grabbed his hand and I went, oh. And then I went to bed.
Yeah, he goes to sleep right away, so you're just left by yourself thinking like, what happened? Like, you don't know what to do.
So then that happened, and then he told me about that. And then it happened again the last night we were camping. But this time I woke up and I just was cursing again. I was screaming, cursing. Apparently I'm like a sleep cursor.
Yeah, you are.
I literally, like, I scream curse words or whatever. But so I wake up and I'm cursing. And Matthew again's like, Gavin, calm down. Like, but this time he didn't want to get out of bed. He was just like, Gavin, stop. Like, he just was trying to call for me. And so I was screaming, and then I was like, and he was like, Gavin, calm down. And then I like noticed him, and he said it looked like I woke up. I was like, huh? And then I looked at him, and then I was like, oh, are we going? And he was like, no, we're not going. It's 4 a.m. Stop. And I was like, we're going? We're gonna go? And he's like, no, we're not going. And then I was like, how do I get out of here? How do I get out? And he was like, Gavin, we're not going. Like, no. And he's like, and I just kept asking over and over, like, how do I get out? How do I get out? And then he was like, I'll tell you in the morning. I'm not, just go to bed. And finally I was like, all right. And I went to bed. So,
Gavin, you're insane.
I literally, I don't know. I think I might do this more.
Cause I have a story too. But this was in 6th grade when we went to that.
This has been going on for a while.
Yeah.
Apparently, dude, I've had psychological problems for a long time.
Well, no, cause
and I had more stories actually. I just realized. I remember.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. You need to get tied down every time you go to sleep.
Oh, did it stop?
I paused it on accident.
Oh, just turn it.
Yeah. Just talk to
Okay.
talk into that one. I can't talk.
Just cancel. Okay, so you
And we're back.
So 6th grade.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell my story. So, it was 6th grade, right? We went to science camp. Everyone knows about science camp.
Science camp was awesome.
It was terrible.
What?
Well, it was terrible. It was terrible for me in the night because Gavin. So it was just one night. It was that I remember because I'm a heavy sleeper. So you still woke me up.
Really?
Yeah. So it was this one night, and all our friends are like Dylan was there.
Yellow Swaggled.
Andres was there. Walter was there.
Monkey Time. That's his Xbox name or his old one.
Walter Carl III.
Walter Carl. I don't know his anything. Go ahead. That's what Walter does. He goes.
Yeah.
Like it's his thing. He goes. But really fast. So he goes.
Yeah. But then you like when he does it, you can see his both arms.
Yeah. He's
so it's like, yeah. He goes.
That's why I don't do that.
Okay, continue.
Okay, so yeah, it was this one night, and then I don't know what, but you just screamed like you're like ah or something like that, and then we all woke up like at the same time. It was like a simultaneous thing, but we were like, and then we're in bunk beds, right? And I think you were at the top of one. I don't remember. For
No,
sure.
I was at the bottom.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was for sure at the bottom.
Because I was at the bottom one.
Because I think you asked. The reason why I remember it's really random because we had to have a pee buddy because we had to choose someone, and you said, Gavin, you want to be my pee buddy? And
What?
Like, no.
Yeah.
Well, you had to have someone to go with you in case you got like eaten by a bear or something. It's like
or the cheese moose.
Oh, cheese moose might get you.
Moose, yeah.
That was like a random thing. It was like you had to go with pairs to the bathroom. And that's what it was.
Yeah, you had.
Yeah, in the night. It was in the night. You had to get that counselor in there.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so you woke us up, and then I remember this vividly because you were across from me, and I was at the bottom too, and I was like, and then I just see you looking up, like you were looking, your eyes were open, but you were just laying there, you're looking up, right, and you're just there for like a cool like 5 minutes.
Shut up, buddy.
Yeah, and then it was a while. And then you just start talking to someone randomly, like, but it was a different language. So it was like, oh, but your eyes are open. But your eyes are open. So then I did not want to go see you. I did not want to go near you.
Dude, he's like, I got not my pee buddy anymore. He's not gonna go see I start floating like,
No, so then Walter, I think, he goes to look at you, like he goes, like he's like, Gavin, and then you're still talking. You talk a little after he said Gavin, and then you stop, and then like your eyes are open still, and you just go to sleep.
What?
Like that's it. It wasn't that
crazy.
much, but you just start talking to someone like randomly.
That's so weird.
That's kind of weird.
That's so weird. It's kind of scaring me because I'm like, my poor roommate, like Viola. He's gonna not want to be my roommate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Young Jung Kim is not gonna be
Young Jung
my
Kim.
roommate.
Shout out to Young Jung Kim.
I don't know.
That's what you told me.
I said maybe. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Cut that out.
What?
Just cut it out.
That's on you.
Just bleep it. Just bleep it.
Ooh.
Just bleep it.
Okay, that's gonna sound worse.
Well, it's not bad.
If you just bleep it, they have no
Just-
idea what I
I'll
said.
do something. I'll do a little.
Just play a video.
I'll do a little.
Play a little funny video while they wait.
I'll play Matthew's video
Okay.
again.
Okay.
And a deer.
Bro, Bryan did some pro editing on the last one. He edited a video, that video I sent you of the deer getting hit by a car.
You sent that video.
Oh, you edited that one?
Yeah.
So Bryan put it in the podcast. Last one. And he
You
edited
guys
it.
are gonna get demonetized.
Oh no, we are!
Hopefully not.
It's okay. But so, okay, so, where was I? Okay, so I had another thing too, where one night I woke up, I did the same thing, and my mom and grandma were on the couch, and I walk out there, and then I just started walking to the front door, and then I start opening the door, and then my mom was like, "Where are you going?" And I was like, "Oh, this person's outside. I have to go." And they were like, "No, you're not. Like, get back to bed. Like, stop." And I just was like, "No, but like, it was. I think it was a girl I was dating at the time. I was like, oh, blah 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 is outside. Like, I have to go outside."
Sadie?
Not Sadie. No.
That's his dog, by the way.
I was like, I have to go outside. I have to go outside. Like, Sadie's outside, or whatever. And they were like, no, stop. Like, go to bed. And then I stopped. Like, I was about to walk outdoors and like walk around.
That's dangerous.
That is dangerous. What if I
What
get
if
in my
your
car?
What if your roommate doesn't like?
Stop
He just
me.
lets
Hey, he lets me die. Like, I just walk out and I'm like wake up in like Mexico or something.
Just have him tie you down before you go to sleep every night.
Yeah.
Put my mouth. Put duct tape.
Oh.
Oh. Put duct tape over my mouth. I hate when I have like a stroke when I'm talking and I just go.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It'd be like earlier when
Yeah, he did.
you said
Oh, yeah.
when you said restrictions.
Yeah. Oh.
Put a restriction on it.
I don't even know what a restriction is. Is that even a thing?
Yeah, I had restrictions. It was like.
Oh, I
That's
have
not
restrict-
something you should say, guys.
No. It's like
No,
you
no,
get,
no, no, yeah,
No, it's
yeah.
like you get in trouble, so you like
No, wait.
a restriction from.
No, I know what a restriction is, but I think he was saying restraining order.
No, he was. I just was making fun of him because he said restrictions.
I mean, there's also restrictions like license restrictions.
Exactly.
So
there's-
like, if you're underage with the license, you can't. Wait, should I not talk about that? Cut it out.
Me and Bryan do this thing.
Cut it?
So me and Bryan do this thing. You don't need to cut it. It's okay. I just drove with Bryan today, and I don't have a license yet. I have a permit. But
Loser.
so me and Bryan do the thing. So I don't know why it's so stupid. So you know how like this means no, you know. So you'll like stop, you know. But then I was like, wait. So if this means no, then this means yes. And so then whenever me and Bryan are like trying to talk to each other, we'll be like, yeah. We'll be like.
And then I think we did like sideways.
Oh, yeah, sideways. I don't
Or
know.
like diagonal. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like maybe or I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
I like
sometimes,
it.
sometimes me and Bryan will be like.
Yeah, we'll be like.
Now I know.
Now you know, dude. Oh, I can do it to you now, dude. I have lots of inside jokes with like you and Bryan, separate.
What?
What?
Yeah,
we
because
have too many inside jokes, but we can't tell them to anybody.
I want to tell all of them. They're so funny. They're so funny.
like Chino.
Hmm?
Chino.
Oh, that one's fine. You can tell that one.
The Chino one. The
How did that start? You told me, but I forgot.
okay. So
You went to the movie.
this fool went to Chino Hills High School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this fool went to Chino Hills High School. Chino's high school sucks.
Did you ever meet the Ball brothers?
Yes.
I think that's everyone always the question.
First question.
Anybody
I
asks.
remember we went somewhere in LA and Aaron had one of his cross country jackets on at our school. Some random guy came up to him and was like, "You know the Ball brothers?" And I was like, "Oh my god."
One time I interacted with Ball Brothers because I was playing basketball when I was like in 7th or 8th grade or something at Iola because it was like a tournament or something, or maybe it was 9th grade. I don't remember, but I was screwing around and I just was throwing the ball as hard as I could at the glass.
As Gavin does.
And as I do, and then I just went, oh, and then it went and hit this guy on the shoulder. And I was like, oh shoot, or whatever. I was like, sorry, dude. He's like, it's alright. And he turned out, it was Lonzo Ball. And he,
Dude, that's like the start of like romantic.
So then he said, oh, what's your name? And I was like, I'm Gavin. He's like, well, I'm Lonzo. And
You wanna
he
go
gave me his
date?
number. No,
And then we went to go get pizza.
Oh yeah, but it was really funny because I was like, it was so funny because I just was like, oh sorry, and he was like, oh it's okay. You know, that's like running into like a celebrity because technically he is a celebrity because he's like,
Well, he is. Yeah.
he's on the
Lakers.
Lakers.
Well,
So
he got
he's getting
transferred.
transferred
It's on Pelicans.
to the Pelicanos.
Ew.
But anyway, so we're after basketball practice. I think it was like 9th grade, 10th grade, or whatever. Me and a few friends were walking down to Movies 8, and which is down the street from Chino. And so we like walk in, and we're about to see this movie, and then this old dude saw us like, wearing our basketball uniforms, and so he was like, "Oh, you guys play basketball?" You know, and we're like, "Oh yeah, we play basketball." And he was like, "Oh, where do you guys play? Or what position do you play?" And like he started talking to us about basketball, and then at the end of the conversation, he was like, "Oh, so where do you guys what do you guys play for? Do you play for school or?" And we're like, "Oh yeah, we play for Chino High School." And he was like, "You guys play for Chino's High School? You guys must be so good. Oh my gosh, like the Ball Brothers and blah. He's like saying all this stuff, and we're like, No, we play for Chino High School." And he was like,
It's the opposite.
Yeah. And he was like, wait, Chino has a high school? And then we were like, oh my gosh, we're like, dude, it's down the street. And he was like, I worked here for 20 years, and I have never known that Chino has a high school. I was like, Chino's been around for over 100 years. Like, that's so stupid. Yeah, so then I said that, and then these fools, like the friend group I hang out with, they just never let it down. It's so annoying. Why do you guys never?
Wait, Chino has a high school?
Because it's funny. They're inside jokes.
We remember like everything you say, and we're like, we just attack each other. It's like it's so hostile, so
No,
toxic.
we're not hot. No, it's not.
I feel pretty
Say
toxic,
toxic.
toxified.
Oh my gosh.
As the hipsters, the hip people say.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty toxic.
That's pretty toxic.
Pretty toxic, bro.
It's joking around with
That's
your
pretty
friends.
toxic.
Daniel, this is an intervention. Why are you so toxic? Please just tell us about it. Nathaniel has 3 levels. Okay, there's really chill Nathaniel. There's like normal, like, hey, what's up? Oh yeah, whatever, Nathaniel. And then there's go ahead, tell him. Edgy Nathaniel.
Oh yeah, edgy.
You don't want to run into edgy
You don't want to
Nathaniel.
run into
right?
edgy
Edgy
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel's when he's really like angsty for some reason. He's just like. Oh. Is he up? Is he up? Oh, he's right there.
Help me.
Oh, I don't know how to help you. Oh, God. Wait. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no, I'm going to fall.
Yes!
You got a pass! Matthew!
Oh my god. We got one. Okay.
He said, we got one, you got one.
Yeah, we got one.
Oh, dude, he's so pretty. Dude, kill him.
No, we don't kill him.
Oh, we don't?
Get the chain.
We got to put him out of his misery.
No, get the.
He's
get
sad.
Get the chain thing.
Wait, I can't get over there.
Where is?
Frick, my, ow.
Oh my god.
Hey, you know why you caught it?
What?
Because you got, oh no, Matthew.
No!
Matthew, he's gone. That's so smooth that way. He's gone.
I want to go home.
Okay, so I was talking about edgy Nathaniel. So he was really angsty. He really likes really edgy memes that are like really, really like bad. And like
They're
he
not
likes.
bad.
He sent me.
I
He
just
showed
like
me a
watching
video of a
videos
guy
of things.
exploding because he touched a power line and it went.
Like
He showed me that. Yes.
He didn't explode.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
It was a video from far away of this guy climbing a freaking electrical tower thing, and then he gets to the top and it goes, and then just is falling. I think falling, and it was horrible. It's horrifying. Edgy Nathaniel is really into that
I mean, it
stuff.
sounds kind of funny.
It was
Not
hilarious.
just- of someone dying?
Well, because it's okay. Well, you're laughing at the deer. getting
Yeah,
run
it's
over.
the same thing. He fell like all
I
the way
mean-
down. He was like tumbling down.
It was terrible. It was not funny. That's terrible. And so he likes that, and then he also likes really like just edgy jokes of just like dark humor, you know.
Makes me feel good.
It makes
I
and
feel
that
like the void inside of my soul. Guys.
and he also whenever he's mad, the way he like gets through his anger is by listening to death metal. Like he
Not
listens.
death metal.
Yeah, death metal. Slipknot counts as death metal.
Yeah, Slipknot.
It's not death metal.
Yeah, it does.
No, it's not, Gavin.
What does it count as then?
Slipknot is like new metal.
It's new metal.
New metal.
Sorry,
New metal.
Yeah.
obviously.
Okay,
What
well,
is
Gavin,
death
you
metal?
listen to metal too.
No, he don't.
No, he doesn't.
He thinks Foo Fighters is metal.
No. Why did you say that? You listen to rock. Sorry.
I do listen to rock. Thank you.
There you go.
Dude, me and Nathaniel love rock. We've been to Cal Jam. Remember that Cal Jam? That was
No,
fun.
I don't remember Cal Jam. Yes, I
Oh,
remember.
here. We're still going to that concert.
Which one?
The one you-
Oh, I invited him to King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Do you want to go? It's only $30, dude. That's a good
But
deal.
we're gonna be in the very back.
Yeah, but it'll still be fun. You can still listen to him. Guys, we're gonna go to this concert, King Gizzard and the Lizard
Fan
Wizard.
meetup.
Fan meetup. we're gonna have a Brocast meetup.
We're going to have a Brocast special.
It's only $30 to go. We're gonna be in the back bleachers.
It's and
literally-
you guys can.
It's literally a stadium, and there's bleachers in the back. That's $30, and I want to buy tickets for that.
I'll talk about it after.
Talk about it.
Talking about it.
Sweet.
After the
Sweet.
podcast.
So yeah.
Oh man.
Any more inside jokes you had with Nathaniel?
no moose. No moose.
No moves.
No moose.
She might watch it.
I got it. Oh no, that's not what
Wow.
we're talking about. That's not what
Oh.
we're talking. I was talking about something else. I got a text.
Talk about something you don't know tonight, Brian. I've not gotten comfortable enough to tell you, Brian.
What?
It's a long story. What are you doing?
I had to text my dad. My dad called me.
Okay, let's cut this stuff out.
Cut what stuff out?
Let's cut this
Yeah,
stuff out.
this-
All raw.
Let's cut this stuff out.
It's
Raw
all
footage.
No,
Raw
Brian.
footage.
Brian.
Not cutting anything out.
Brian.
Just putting it all up.
What should be the last thing we talk about?
I don't know. This is your show.
Brian always plans it, and he left the planning in my mind, and I can't remember what else I was going to talk about.
You don't have like notes on your.
No.
Oh man.
I told him, I was like, wait, I don't really know Nathaniel, so.
So he's like, I can't help out, and I was
Yeah.
like, I got this.
When I told him that, he was probably like, man, I would do so good. This
No, I did. I felt like I felt like I was, but I was
It's like,
like,
time to go to work.
okay, cut this stuff out there, okay?
No.
Yes, Brian. Brian, cut it out.
Do you
Yeah,
want
cut
you
it
want to
out.
put up a fake version of yourself online?
Yeah.
You don't want to be yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sad.
I'm putting that in.
No!
I'm
No!
Just gonna go back to the clip of saying Gavin wants
You
to be
should-
fake.
Play just the audio too. Just the audio part.
Oh, play that too?
Yeah.
No, let's not do that.
Okay.
Let's not do that.
Have you seen the movie Rampage though?
I have not.
What?
No, because that goes. That
Have you
movie-
seen the movie Rampage, though?
Okay, do you know what that movie's about?
No.
It's about what you want to do, basically.
Rampage?
What do I want to do?
Be a fish?
Be like not an activist, but what was the thing you said?
Fish
What
conservation.
like conservation stuff
Yeah,
like that.
because so the movie stars Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dude, the best actor.
But
He's such a good actor.
he is honestly.
What do you have to say,
But yeah,
Nathaniel?
he's like he takes care of like so what you're gonna do
Oh,
fish.
that's with the white monkey
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, the white
oh my
Have you
god.
seen it?
No, I just
So you
saw
want
the
to be Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
I just saw the trailer.
Look, it's right here.
I thought this was gonna be like a good like
No.
movie, and it's oh yeah,
The white monkey.
yeah.
So you want to be Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
No, I
That's pretty
don't.
much what Bryan is saying.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No.
Daniel, you gotta work out though. to become
Dwayne the Rock
Guys
Johnson.
are so
You gotta
dumb.
shave your head.
Oh, you gotta shave your head. Go to Biola.
Shut up. Viola. We were talking before about working out. We're joking around. Nathaniel said that I'm weak and small.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, why are you putting words in Nathaniel's mouth?
Yeah.
That's why he
Daniel
doesn't like
also
you.
said
He's
that-
trying to put up a fake version of me on
Daniel also said that I'm ugly. Comment down below if you think I'm not ugly.
No.
Are you trying to fill the void?
Yeah.
He's trying to get positive elements. Wow.
What do you
Using
think
your
about
position
that?
of
You gotta get
power
fueled
to
somehow.
get
You
validated.
gotta get fueled somehow. What?
What do you think about that, though? Honestly,
About what?
like the social media.
Oh, like fake
Yeah.
people?
No, and like putting just social media in general, because like that's
A lot of it's
basically for people to feel validated. I think,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's dumb.
Mm.
What do you think?
Oh, definitely. Nathaniel actually told me once, he was like, I'd rather be with someone who is a
Fish.
No. He's like, I'd rather be with someone who is a crackhead, who is crazy, who's like psycho, than a fake person. He's like, I'd rather be good best friends with someone who's like, not saying that people who are crackheads, if you do crack out there,
I'd rather be someone who doesn't like lie about who they are, and I want someone who's upfront about everything rather than somebody who lies about stuff and
Yeah.
is fake.
And you'd even go to the extreme of like someone who's not a good person. That's who
Yeah.
you'd rather be friends with someone who's honest about that. Like, yeah, I do crack, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's
that's. I mean, I agree. Like, I freaking hate fake people.
Mhm.
Like that's dumb.
Yeah.
Because if I feel like people are fake when they want to, like they care about what other people think about them.
Mhm.
So like, they act fake just for other people's like satisfaction, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
they want to satisfy other people.
And I think oftentimes we're also like really encouraged to be fake. It's like, oh, why aren't you happy? Or why aren't you having these good times? Or why aren't you, doing all these things? And I think Instagram and Twitter really encourages that. And I got Twitter, I got Twitter for the Brocast recently.
Gavin's running the
I
Twitter.
don't tell people.
Plug it.
@_ the Brocast. I think that's the thing.
Capital T, capital B.
Capital T, capital B. I realized, like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this is like the people who I follow, but
It's you guys. All of you guys
No,
are
it's
terrible.
not. It's not. I'm just saying though, a lot of Twitter, it's like, I don't like it. Like, it's just people being fake, or like people saying like, ooh, I'm gonna stand up for a viewpoint, but it's like you don't know anything that you're talking about.
Oh, I
you know,
I
like
get what you're saying.
like it's so easy to go retweet. I stand by what they said, and it's like almost like you're kind of taking their idea and taking what you're going, me too,
Yeah.
and I think oftentimes like the amount of retweets you can see, you can go, oh, I better retweet this, and then you go,
Okay.
boom, and then so it's
like
kind
it
of like,
influences your opinion.
and you're like, oh, these like 200,000 people agree with me, oh, I agree with that,
I agree with that totally. Retweet that.
I like it.
like, comment, retweet.
I pin it to my page.
Pin it, bro. Pin that. I think it's so like easy to do that. So like, on any sort of social media or whatever, like I'm gonna be 100% honest. Like, I'll hear someone talking trash about someone, and then I'll see like on like that person they're talking trash about. I'll see on their Instagram. I'll see like, you're so cute. Oh my gosh, right? And I'm like, wait a minute, did that person say this person's ugly and stupid? Like, wait a minute. And I'd be like, You're like,
Shut up.
like they'll be like, oh, this person's stupid and fat, and I hate them. And then on their Instagram, they'll be like, you look great, babe. They're like, you looking good, girl. You know, and it's like.
Hey, who are you talking about, Gavin?
I'm not talking about anyone
No one?
specific.
Oh,
I'm not talking about
just in
anyone
general,
specific.
right?
I'm talking
Yeah, no.
I'm talking general, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking in general. I'm talking in general. So I think.
Stuff on the internet, Gavin.
What'd you
Yeah.
say? What'd you say?
Putting fake stuff up on the internet. You're lying to your fans.
No, what do you mean fake stuff on the internet? What are you talking about?
I'm real to you guys.
What are you guys talking
I
about?
love you guys.
What are you guys talking
I'm
about?
pretty sure we never mind.
What?
He had a spasm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a stroke while he was talking?
Yeah.
No, I think it's really easy to do that. I think it, like, honestly though, like, I think it's like so easy to just say, oh, I believe in this, or I do this without even knowing anything about it. You know, like I can say.
They could even say like how the person wants to reflect, like project themselves onto society, basically based off like what they post and stuff.
Absolutely.
So like if you go on a girl's Instagram and it's just like them in bikinis and stuff, like just their booties. Like that's like, oh, does that mean you just want their booties?
Their booties.
Their booty.
Let's go through your Instagram, Bryan.
He's following a bunch of people.
He has
like,
100
the booties.
followers, and he's following 600 accounts, and they're all the same thing.
The booties.
There's one called the booties.
What were we saying now?
Oh, but yeah, that's probably how they like that. That's probably how they want to reflect themselves. Like they want people to remember them by their booties.
Yeah, no, I completely get you though. Yeah,
That's kind of weird too.
It is. It absolutely is. Like it's almost.
It does tell a lot about a person though.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like. It's almost sad because I'll see like young people and they'll look at that and be like, oh, I sound like an 80-year-old man, but I'll see like 13-year-olds be like, oh, I'm gonna like do this. Like one time I went to a movie theater. I was with Nathaniel actually. We're watching Shazam. I was watching Shazam. I yelled at these little kids. And
Oh,
they
you told
It
me
wasn't
about
even
that.
like, okay, they were talking.
They were okay. So it was during the movie and they were talking, and I was like, "What are you guys doing? This is literally a movie.
Yeah,
You don't
it's
talk."
Instagram.
And I wanted to listen to the
It
movie.
is.
I was really pissed off at these little girls. They were like 12 years old.
They weren't even watching the movie. They were just on their phones.
And they were taking pictures of their feet. They're like,
Okay.
and they're like
Yeah,
taking pictures. And it was like, what are you doing? Stop! I'm trying to watch the movie. So then I turned to Nathaniel. I was like, Nathaniel, I'm being serious. Like, if the movie starts and they're still doing this, I'm going to tell them to stop. And Nathaniel's like, he didn't want to say no, but he didn't want to say yes. So then like the movie starts, because this was before, and you know I waited a little bit. And I was like trying to pay attention to the movie, and I literally could not. Like it's just so they just kept talking and kept like taking pictures, and they're like like laughing and stuff. So then finally I leaned forward and I was like, "Hey, can you guys like be quiet? The movie's going on." What did I say?
You were like, "Hey guys, you need to be quiet or move."
I didn't say. I did not say that. I said I did not say that.
You sounded so petty and so.
crap,
like,
I didn't say that. I didn't sound like a white mom. That was not. I literally was like, "Hey guys, stop talking." I pretty much.
fact that you said it like that.
I pretty much said like, "Hey guys, stop talking." I told them.
But
And then they
were like,
and then they all
guys,
were
you need to stop talking or move right now.
I didn't say move. I did not say move. I
Okay,
promise
you said you guys need to stop talking and be quiet.
Yeah. I was commanding. If you didn't command it, I'm not being like, oh, please, could you
Gavin
guys
was
sit?"
intimidating little girls in a movie theater.
Those
That
little
is
girls-
18.
I was 17 at the time, so.
Oh.
Wait.
No, you were. Fake. It's fake.
I'm not fake! So they stopped, so they were like, ooh. Ooh. And then they just got up.
laughed at you.
No, because they were uncomfortable.
Okay.
They were intimidated by me. They were like, so then they were like,
You intimidated a bunch of little girls.
so then they were like, oh. And then they got up. They got up and they left. Or no, they didn't leave.
No, they went in the very
went to the
front.
very front of the theater, and I was like,
I did that.
I'm powerful.
And I enjoyed the rest of the
I
movie.
control those girls.
Whoa. Right, that's nuts. Why is this episode about Gavin, like, construed Gavin as a rapist or something?
What?
That's literally what... That's what you guys are doing.
Those were all the parts that you said were gonna get cut out. You just exposed yourself to everybody now.
Well, no, that's not
We're
good.
not gonna cut. Yeah, we're
Right,
not
no,
gonna
come on. They literally...
You want to see this picture that Gavin sent to me this morning?
Stop.
I'll send it to
Wait.
you.
There's a point to the story about the little girls.
No, there wasn't.
You were talking about like. Whatever.
What was I
I was
talking
talking
about?
about people putting things on social media and like girls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh.
And so, it was one thing. It was before the movie. These girls were like, they were talking and they're like, I forgot what they said, but they were.
I was weird.
They were like 12-year-olds, and they were like, oh yeah, like, and they were talking about like sex, like, oh yeah, like, send him this, and send him pictures of this, you know. And I was like, you're 12 years old. I was like, when I was 12, I was playing the DS and like playing Mario Kart. Like, what the heck?
I think
And obviously, not everyone is the same as me, and I know it's fine, but like, I think when you're like. These girls, and they might have been younger too, and it just was like they're talking about like sending nudes to like these like kids, you know, and I was like, they're 12 years old. That's crazy. So that was.
I think that's a thing. Like we probably.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
It's just funny that you're talking about this right after you were like, oh my god, I'm not a sexual predator.
Shut up, okay?
I think like we kind of touched this. I think on the last podcast, but get it? Touch this.
Yes. Stop. God, I'm going to do a bunch of pictures of my lips now.
I don't want any lip pics.
My whole Instagram is just going to be pictures of my
I don't
lips.
send any lip pics. What were you saying?
I kind of forgot.
You were saying
Doesn't
social
matter.
media and like something.
Oh no. What?
I think this podcast went off the rails because Gavin hadn't planned it. Gavin didn't plan it very well.
No, all our podcasts are kind of like that.
But okay. So anyways, though, I think social media really does. You almost lit my blanket on fire. One of the sparks.
You gotta
sat
make the
on it.
podcast interesting.
This is my favorite blanket. We got this at Cal Jam. I love this blanket.
And it's perfectly fine.
It better say like that. Nathaniel, you need to not light my blanket on fire. I'll karate chop you.
I want to be karate chopped.
But I think like back to what we're talking about. I think like our world is now that, you know,
Yeah.
like 12.
That's kind of what I was getting at.
I think more and more 12-year-olds are gonna be like that because they're seeing these older people and they're gonna be like, I want to be like that, or like I'm gonna.
And since more and more like I know I have a little cousin that's like 40. No, just kidding. He's like 7 years old. He already has like a phone, like an iPhone, and like more younger kids are getting hold of that, so then it's like easier to do all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like adult stuff. You know?
Yeah. And it's like, it's. I think it's gonna be even younger in the future. Like.
Yeah.
I think in the
Babies
future,
are gonna come out.
literally, it's gonna be like, all right, I'm not gonna parent my kid. I'm gonna
Come up to
give
the
him
computer.
to the computer, dude. You know. So it kind of sucks. It's kind of sad. Which is why me and Bryan were actually thinking about.
Oh yeah.
We're actually thinking about getting. We're gonna wrap this up soon, but we're actually thinking about getting flip phones. We're thinking about transferring to flip phones.
Yeah.
And
And I was telling Gavin because he was like, he's like, what about pictures and stuff? I told him I'm gonna get one of those like roll picture things, like the ones where you
Ones
have
that use.
A
Yeah.
phone camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are crap. Don't get a disposable.
Why not?
They're so bad.
So bad.
What else am I supposed to like?
Use an actual camera.
Actual camera.
Oh.
But my only problem would be though, like I can't be like,
Carry that. Right?
oh I want it, yeah, I want this funny picture, but then it's like, oh, like, I
Oh,
don't
hold
have
on,
a
let's
camera
go.
on
Let's
it.
go to my house.
Yeah, exactly. Let me get my camera real quick. Like you can't.
Hey,
You
that's
can't
how
do
you. Wait, never mind.
Specifically, I was looking at.
No.
Wait, what? What? Specifically, I was looking at this one. Bryan, you should put it up on screen. Why are you guys laughing? What are you guys laughing at? It's called a Punt. It's called a
I'll
Punt,
look that one up.
and it's a minimalistic phone. So
It's pretty cool.
it's really cool. It's really
But I wanted
it's
to
way
know
How
overpriced.
much does it cost?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you. It's overpriced. I don't think we're
How
gonna.
much does it cost?
Because that's kind of like a smart flip phone.
No, it's not though.
But
You
it's
can't
not.
get any sort of apps or.
No, but it's like
It's
smart.
like nice.
It's more
Yeah,
advanced.
yeah, yeah.
It's more advanced than
the old ones. I
Yeah.
guess.
Go scroll down to the price.
But I kind of wanted to get like an actual flip phone, and this one, as you see,
Just
right
because
here,
you want
it's not.
Just because you want to flip it, Brian.
He wants to be cool. He wants to be like, oh, I gotta take this call really fast.
Brian looks at it. He's like, imagine hitting on a girl and just gotta put it in. The number.
What's your number?
What's your number? But it's really cool though, because it's you can't do anything.
I
But
feel like it's
call.
definitely gonna save some time and make you more productive, though.
Yeah. I think it will unbrainwash
Yeah.
me at least, like
You.
specifically, because I feel like I get brainwashed by my phone and technology. Because I'm like, oh, I want to watch it, I want to do this.
And then you even told me that sometimes you get like comfort from your phone, like
Oh yeah. Like sometimes
like when you feel uncomfortable, you
Like it in
just
your pocket.
Mhm. You're so stupid. You guys are so stupid. You're so dumb. But what I was saying though, like I think like being able to have a phone in your pocket, and then being able to have a phone in your pocket, and like in uncomfortable situations, you know.
we lost him. We lost him.
I didn't mean to say that. Shut up.
You definitely didn't say that.
In uncomfortable situations. In uncomfortable situations. In uncomfortable situations, it's so easy to take your phone out and be like, "Oh, I'm pretending to look at something," you know. So like, if you don't want to talk to someone, you know, stop laughing. I want to talk serious right now, Daniel. So like if you're like if you see someone and you're like, "Oh, I don't want to talk to them," or it's like, "Oh, it's uncomfortable," you just take your phone out and you're just like, "Oh, I'm pretending to do this," or when you're bored, your first instinct is to go, you know,
Yeah.
which sucks. So.
Just catch something.
I got that one.
So I think that comes to the end of our podcast.
Yeah.
The Brocast episode, what number?
8. Kevin.
I know. And
I know.
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
I think I'm getting a new co-host.
No!
Let's go.
No.
I'll have notes.
I didn't take notes on this one. I literally, Brian literally, we were talking about
I called him last
something. He goes, Gavin, we need to have notes for this episode. And I was like, you never make notes. He's like, no, okay, Gavin. He's like, seriously, I make notes in my head like that. He's like, I follow like a structure. And he was like, you're gonna need to get.
And I was texting him at first.
Yeah.
I was
And then he
just
called
like,
me. 'cause-
Yeah, and then I was like,
Sorry.
no. And then the last thing I told him, I was like, okay, but do it right now. And he said, okay.
Yeah,
He
I said,
K'd
okay.
me.
I said, okay.
And then I was like, you know what? So I called him, and then he basically said the same thing. But then he told me some topics that we were gonna talk about.
Yeah, I just didn't.
He didn't remember.
Gavin is the worst texter I know.
Yeah.
He'll send you hey,
Yeah.
and you respond to him within like 30 minutes, right? You're like, hey, what's up? He won't ever respond to you ever again. And you'll like see him somewhere, and you'll just talk to him, and it'll be like normal.
Yeah.
right?
He won't even-
Yeah, he won't
yeah.
even tell you what he was gonna tell you.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Gavin's
Sometimes I just forget.
You
what
always
I'm
have to call or FaceTime Gavin.
Sometimes I just forget.
But he's always on his phone.
That's not true. Oh man, I admit it. It is true. I'm sorry.
Smash it on the Brocast.
I need to get.
Smash this
I just need to get a new phone. You should help me. What you say?
What?
Episode 8.
This is it.
Eight?
Yeah.
What
Yes,
do we always
we
do?
just said
What do
it.
we always do? What?
No, we did something different.
We do this, right?
No, remember last time we like jumped at the camera?
Oh, we did. Are we gonna jump at the camera?
No.
Let's flip the table.